Welcome to the Business of Government Hour, a conversation about management with a government executive who is changing the way government does business. The Business of Government Hour is produced by the IBM Center for the Business of Government, which was created in 1998 to encourage discussion and research into new approaches to improving government effectiveness. You can find out more about the center by visiting us on the web at businessofgovernment.org. And now, the Business of Government Hour.
Welcome to the Business of Government Hour. I'm Michael Keegan, your host and managing editor of the Business of Government magazine. All across America, small towns and large cities are facing the social realities of homelessness and the steady increase in demand for homeless services. Sadly, our country's veterans are far more likely than most Americans to experience homelessness, in part because of their high rates of post-traumatic stress disorder, physical injuries and disabilities, and many other factors. While providing shelter and services to those most in need is critical, the national conversation is shifting from managing to ending homelessness, especially chronic homelessness among veterans. Several years ago, the federal government made a commitment to prevent and end veteran homelessness by 2015. To make this goal a reality would require the breaking down of institutional silos and increasing collaboration amongst federal agencies. In an effort to do just that and confront a seemingly intractable issue, two federal departments, the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs and the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, have joined together to strategically align their resources and coordinate efforts to end veterans' homelessness. How are VA and HUD working together to end homelessness among veterans? What does it mean to pursue a housing-first approach to ending veteran homelessness? And how are VA and HUD raising awareness about available programs for those most at risk? We will explore these questions and so much more with our very special guests. Susan Angel, Executive Director of the Veterans Homelessness Initiative at the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs, and Mark Johnston, Acting Assistant Secretary, the Office of Community Planning and Development within the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Hello, Susan. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Hello, Mark. Welcome. It's great to have you.
Thank you.
So, Susan and Mark, before we delve into specific components and programs that comprise your collective efforts, I would like to set some context. Ending homelessness among veterans is a top priority for the White House, HUD, and VA. This commitment is reflected in the nation's first comprehensive plan to prevent and end homelessness, Open Doors. First, would you tell us more about the vision outlined in this plan and how your efforts build on its foundation? And second, in order to improve outcomes for America's veterans experiencing or at risk for homelessness, the Open Door Plan concentrates on specific actions in 5 key areas. What are those areas?
Well, let me give just some brief context here, and that is for years, the federal government has been trying to confront homelessness, but this is the first time that we've ever actually had a strategic plan to end it. In the past, we've tried to manage it, we've tried to address it, but we've never been committed to actually ending homelessness. And so the 19 agencies that make up the U.S. Interagency Council on Homelessness, which have great leadership from the VA and HUD, and other agencies are very involved as well, really got their arms around the fact that there are various subpopulations of the homeless that we need to focus on if we're going to strategically end this problem. So the goals include ending chronic homelessness, that's persons living on the streets or in shelters for long periods of time who are disabled. There's ending veteran homelessness, ending family and children homelessness, and then the last goal was simply, not even frankly that simply, but to help set the path for ending all other forms of homelessness. So there's some folks that don't fit into those categories, such as single individuals that don't have a disability. But our primary focus is chronic homelessness, veteran homelessness, and family and youth homelessness.
Susan, what about your perspective?
We share, both VA and HUD, an agency priority goal through the White House Office of Management and Budget. And this goal aligns our objective of ending veteran homelessness as it's outlined in Opening Doors. The VA plan specifically, the 6 key areas that we address are outreach, treatment, prevention, housing, income, and very importantly, community partnership.